Hey, my name is Courtney Parker. I am 39 years old. I'm from London, United Kingdom. I feel over the years I have gone through so much, and I feel that it is time for me to finally break the silence and come out about what I've been dealing with. So much I've seen, so much I've put up with, so much I've gone through, and I just want it all to stop. I am tired of disappointing people. I am tired of fighting. I want it all to stop. I want to live a happy life. I can't remember much of my childhood. I feel my childhood was taken from me by my uncle when he touched me when I was 13 years old. I only ever told my dad because I didn't think anybody else would believe me. So I started skipping school, getting bullied at school, getting called names, not really caring. I started drinking alcohol when I was about 12. Nobody knew about it. To block out what happened as a child in my childhood. I managed to stop it. Then, when I was pregnant with my son Connor, I lost my dad. My dad was my hero. My dad had drinking problems. My dad had his own problems. But at the end of the day, my dad was my hero. So much had happened in my childhood that I want to forget about. So much has gone on in my childhood that I wish I never see. And to try and forget about it, it's hard. It's hard to forget the things you see, the things you witness, the things you go through. It is really hard to come through it. So many times in my life I've been in a dark place, wanting to get out, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, reaching for that light so many times, and it's never felt right. It's felt right, but it hasn't. I was diagnosed when I was 7 of being dyslexia. I hated it. I felt I was different. Couldn't read, couldn't spell. I felt I was stupid. I felt that people were making fun of me because I couldn't read, because I couldn't do my homework and everything. So much in my life has gone on. So much I want to forget about. So many people say to me, "Oh, Courtney, you're an inspiration. You're a role model." I look back on my life and I'm like, where? I had my first child back in '96 after going through the 1996 Canary Wharf bomb that happened on the 26th of February. Me and my ex at the time, we were together. I was pregnant with my daughter. I was 7.5 months pregnant. I was caught up in the Canary Wharf bomb. I was thrown over onto my tummy, right onto my tummy. I came away with cuts and bruises. The worst 4 hours of my life was waiting to see whether my baby had survived. After then, I lost her when she was 6 weeks old to social services. I fell pregnant pretty quick with my second child. Then I was pregnant, was going out partying, going out drinking, was having my periods regularly, so I didn't think nothing of it. Then on February, 3 weeks before February the 11th, 97, sorry, I'm getting really emotional. I was told that I was pregnant. I was 27 weeks pregnant. I was like, that's not right. Can't be right. I've been drinking everything, and that night I was drinking. Got drunk. Went to the hospital. 3 weeks I had to stay in the hospital because my waters had broken, and I had my son when he was 29 weeks. When I was 29 weeks, he was 2.5. He was £2.8. Didn't hold him. Couldn't hold him. Weren't allowed to for 3 months. This tiny little boy, couldn't hold him. Couldn't touch him. He stopped breathing twice. That killed me. Then he had all problems that I had to learn to deal with. I had to learn to understand. Still a child myself, not really having support from my family. I also remember one thing that I regret. I was 15 years old. I got into an argument with my mum. And I hit her. I hit my mum. Lady that brought me into this world. Lady that gave me life. I didn't speak to my mum for a couple of months after that. Killed me every day. Went and lived on the streets for a couple of weeks before someone took me into a hostel. Regretted it. Built the courage up to call my mum up. First things out of my mouth was, "Mum, I'm sorry." We got back in contact. It's just been an up and down roller coaster relationship for years. But at the end of the day, my mum's my mum, and I love her to bits. So much happened throughout my life. So much that I regret. I started taking drugs just after my third child was born to block out so much. Got involved with social services. I stopped the drugs. Nearly 18 years now. I haven't touched drugs. Never smoked. But I touched drugs and I regret it. 18 years, and believe me, there's been times when I've wanted to cave in, I've wanted to give in, just to stop the pain, just to stop the heartache. Alcohol I've only ever touched when it's been special occasions and things, but not really touched it. It's been about 3 years now that I haven't touched it. I feel that my life is at a place right now that I don't understand. I've asked for help so many times, support so many times, and it's all felt right at the time, but it hasn't until now. And I feel like the time is right. I hate the way I look. I hate the way my body is, and I want to change it. In time I'll open up about each and everything in my life and share it, and hopefully it'll reach somebody. Or it will help somebody, because there is help out there. It's just knowing where to look, knowing where to find it. And I'm telling you, if you want help, you want support, do it. Don't leave it like I did. I left it too late, and in result, I lost all my kids to social services 4 years ago. I could have quit then, I could have gave up, but I didn't. I could have turned to drugs. Boy, did I want to, just to block it all out, but I didn't. I fought I had sleepless nights. I cried myself to sleep every night. Every night, I still do. All this pain that I've dealt with my entire life, I just want gone. My dad was taken from me at a very young age, and I miss him every day. I lost my best friend that I met in foster care when I was a child. I lost her in the 9/11 Twin Towers. And then my other best friend, my brother Dan, in a car accident in New York City, December 9th, 2014. 3 people I could open up about anything. And I feel that there's people there for me. Believe me, there is people there for me that could have turned their backs on me so many times. I've done so many horrible things, nasty things, that they could have just said, you know what, we quit, we're done, can't do it no more. But I love each and every one of them with all my heart and soul. It's them that's given me the courage to do this. It's them that's given me the courage to open up. It's them that's given me the strength, the willpower to carry on, not quit, not give up, not go back. So I urge anybody that's struggling with anything to seek help. If you want to talk to me, directly message me. I'll do what I can. I'll help. I'll listen. I'll give you advice. I'll tell you struggles that I've been through so that we can help each other. But I'm telling you, from the bottom of my heart, seek the help, because it's out there. Thanks for listening.